Hi, this is Karen and welcome to another DoLally Crafts off the cuff. I'm calling it an off the cuff because I don't have any other series going at the moment apart from the Crafty Christmases, and they're not even titled. They're just Christmas cards. But I've had enough of Christmas. I'm all Christmased out and we're not even at the end of September yet. So I thought, break it up a little bit, and I'm going to do a couple of just normal cards. This one, as you can see, is a gorgeous baby card. I haven't finished it yet, I've just realised, because I haven't done the inside. But I think it looks really cute, and it's using the little elephant set. Now, this comes with a bundled punch. Stupid Ollie's here forgot to order the punch with it, so I didn't save my 10%, but you can. If you order it as a bundle, you'll save 10%. So this is the stamp set we're using. Thankfully, I don't need the punch on this, but you could add the elephants as punch outs if you wanted to. Anyway, this is the little girl's card, and as you can see, I've used some really tiny rhinestones that I found at one of the craft stores. So unfortunately, Stampin' Up don't make them quite this tiny anymore. They used to when they had them in the chains, but unfortunately they're not quite. I think these might actually be smaller, but just for a little bit of bling. You don't normally need bling on a baby card, but I wanted to have a little bit because it's something special. Okay, we're going to change it up a little bit. Different colourway today. I'm using the Soft Sky, and the ink colours I'm using, sorry, not Soft Sky, Pool Party. I'm using the Pool Party ink, and I'm using the Soft Sea Foam. I'm also using Night of Navy, and I don't have grey granite at the moment, so I'm still using the Smoky Slate. Even though it's a warm grey and that's a cool grey, as you can see, when it's stamped, unless you look closely, you're not going to know the difference. And the recipient, unless they're a Stampin' Up demonstrator, are not going to know the difference either. So, all the measurements, as per normal, can be found on my website. Now, I don't have our Stamparatus, however you want to pronounce it. All I have is my Tim Holtz positioner. I have promised myself that I'm going to get the Stamparatus because I do like the little bits and the foldy bits so that you can use more of the stamps. Okay, what I'm going to do is bring in my strip of card, and I'm going to line it up, and I'm going to start off by stamping the congratulations first. Now, I put little marks on here so I could tell where 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 5 1/4. So you needed approximately 5 and a 1/8 on either side. And I'm just going to stamp it across the top here using the Night of Navy. So I'm just going to move all of these and grab my Night of Navy, and hopefully it's centered. Yes, it is. So we'll stamp it there, and then I'm going to slip it over and just work out where I want it to be, which is approximately there. Stamp it again, and then bring it back this way and about the same amount of gap between them, and stamp again. And then I'm going to bring this up, and I'm going to pop the congratulations halfway between these two, and bring in my Smoky Slate. First I have to wipe off the Night of Navy from the stamp, which I've done. Really well used chamois there. Okay, that's the Night of Navy. This is the Smoky Slate. Don't want to get these two mixed up. Okay, so we've got one, and then move it along that line, giving it about the same amount of gap, and stamp it again. Yep, and then back the other way, giving it about the same amount of gap. Now this is a baby card. It doesn't have to be. You can do it just as a congratulations and put something else across there. Okay, so we've got that bit done. So I'm going to close up my ink pads. There goes my chamois off the side of the desk. Okay, now I'm going to bring in my two elephants, and I noticed earlier that I actually had them set up. I hope you can't see my head there. That grey hair is getting worse. I need to stamp them apart a little bit so that I can fit the okay, I need to bring that down a bit. If I pop them about level with that line and a little bit apart so that I can fit my heart in the middle. Now the stamp set doesn't come with a heart in it. I had to go and have a look through the current stamp sets to find one with a heart, and I used the Jar of Love stamp set for the little heart there. There are other stamp sets that have got the heart in it. All of the heart stamps that were released around Valentine's Day have little hearts, hollow hearts, full hearts, what have you. So there are quite a few of our stamp sets that have hearts in them. And I've put these too low, so I need to lift them up a little bit. One there. And one there. Let's see how they go. Just move that over slightly. And I'm going to have to lift that up just a little bit. That's just about right. So that one there, that one there. Now I am stamping them at the same time. And this time, because I've inked Mummy up properly, including her trunk, I don't have to double stamp unless it doesn't print properly. No, oh, I've left a bit too much of a gap there, but never mind, that's fine. We will move. I'm just going to stamp them. That didn't stamp. Stamp them again so that I know approximately where they are. Now I had that up just a little bit, and I'm going to bring his butt over, or her butt over. Like so, yes. Make sure I've got the right colour, yes. Mum was done in Pool Party. So stamp her there. And then move this one over so Baby is stamped just his butt, her butt, on the edge there. And bring in the soft sea foam. I love, whoops, no, that is definitely not right. I must have lined it up with the wrong one. Hopefully I'm going to be able to, no. Now can I move it to there? That will have to do. Okay. There we go. Right off the edge there. Okay, now because they're a bit further apart, than the originals, I'm going to bring in the heart stamp that was actually part of this stamp set, where there's lots of little loves there. And close these ink pads up so I don't stamp in the wrong thing. Bring in my smoky slate again. Actually, no, I won't bring in the smoky slate. I will bring in... No, I've got to stick to the smoky slate because I don't want to add pink as yet another colour. So, okay. Oh, now that looks nicer. And then, where's my little heart gone? Just between their butts on both sides. Okay, yes, I like that. I hope you do too. Okay, we'll bring in the rest. Sorry about that, my phone's going nuts over at the side there. I've got a daughter over in Japan at the moment, and my son's girlfriend partner is organising his 26th birthday party. So there's messages flying via messenger left, right and centre, and of course hubby's down in the lounge room all on his lonesome. So he's messaging them. And then Miss 14 could be sending me messages saying, but Mum, the weather's gotten worse. How can I ride my bike home in this? And as I said to her, I used to ride home in all types of weather. You're not made of tissue paper. Since I was hospitalised last week, she's had to take herself backwards and forwards to school because my eyesight was affected. I wasn't allowed to drive for a few days, so she started taking her bike to school again, which is great because it means I don't have to run around after her constantly. But of course the slightest indication of inclement weather and it's, Mum, I want a lift. I know, I'm a mean mum. Now, this is the little packet of rhinestones. If you have the Stampin' Up! Ones, that's great. You can use those ones. But as I said, I'm going through my stash at the moment, trying to find all of the stock or all of the products that I've had sitting there forever and a day and haven't used. So I'm using these, and I think they make gorgeous little eyes in these elephants. Okay, now one there. Whoops. The only thing is they're so tiny. And yes, I do realise I should have used the Pick Me Thingy tool. It would have been a lot easier. Okay, they're off. Now where's my card base? Is here. Move these all off to the side. Bring in the card base. Give it a quick score. Bring this in, add some snail. Oh, I forgot to mention I'm actually using the Twinkle Twinkle paper with this stamp set. I know it's not the stamp set that's supposed to be used with this paper, but I thought it was ideal for little babies' welcome cards. Okay. Oh, Missy's home. Okay, I haven't decorated the inside, but I hope you like these cards and that you'll give me a thumbs up if you do. Please share my videos, and if you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe. I do have a lot more Christmas cards coming, and we're into the last days that you can sign up for my online card class. We'll be featuring the All Is Bright set and the Merry Christmas to All stamp set. So If you want to do the card class, you've got video tutorials as well as PDFs to download. But if you go to my blog and have a look under card classes, you'll find all the information there. Okay, I've done enough blabbing for today. I hope you like this card. I really love it. As you can see, I double stamped on those ones, and you don't see all the stitch detail, whereas you do with this. I actually prefer the blue card. So now I've got a couple of baby cards in my stash for all of the little babies that are being born lately. Unfortunately, none of them are yet my grandchildren. Okay, that's enough from me. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.